One of the biggest topics that I find myself discussing with those families that I have are working with currently or have worked with in the past is the sleepers, the unknowns. You know, we get so lost and caught up in Division I. It's a Division I settlement, name, image, and likeness, Division I, Power 4, all of these big terminologies. What gets lost in that whole transactional experience with regard to youth baseball is NAIA and NCAA Division III. What's the theme? What's the common thread? And that is the balance of the total college experience. Now we can talk baseball, I can talk baseball for weeks, months, years, no problem. Where do academics fall with regard to your future decision with regard to college? Hello, and thank you for taking a few minutes to watch this video as well as subscribing to the YouTube channel. I really want to let you know, I know there's a lot of frustration going on right now within all of college athletics, but with regard to college baseball recruiting, I know there are parents and there are student athletes, and you're fighting like heck to figure out what the heck is going on. Want to really make sure that you understand what the membership on my YouTube channel really includes. It's really for parents of all ages within youth baseball, all the way up and through college. First of all, we're going to get coaches talking through the coach's corner. We're going to get skill set development, catching, infield, pitching from the Lions Den. Tyler Beede, my youngest son, Matt Tabor, Brett Saberhagen, Kurt Schilling. We're going to really hear from a strong group. We're going to have catching instruction. We're going to have infield play instruction. We're going to talk to nutritionists, strength training from Ben Fairchild, Eric Cressy, Tommy Moffitt. We're going to hear from mental performance coaches like Tamara Seaman. We're going to get mobility and stretching from the mobility chick. All of this content each and every month, including courses, my courses, for recruiting, for how to train to become a high school and college player, all that for $20 a month. Take the time, make sure you do a good, strong, hard look. $20 a month is half the cost of a bat. It's less than the entry fee or gate fee at a tournament. Take the time, become a member. Let me help you. NAIA. Predominantly, if we start to talk about where the heart or the meat of those schools are located, they're located in the southeast, down by into the Georgia, Tennessee's, Kentucky, in through Georgia, areas like that, Georgia Gwinnett, Reinhardt, the Cumberlands, Johnson. Obviously, if we go out west to Ottawa and Arizona, they offer great academic packages. They have great athletic packages. They offer you the ability as a family to actually work out for a coach or with a team. They offer you balance with regard to smaller campuses, really more one-on-one interaction with your coaches. Really, I have lots of interviews with a lot of NAIA coaches on the YouTube channel. Also, NCAA Division III, Ithaca, Salisbury, all of this talent is now flowing and spreading itself out. NAIA has boys that will be drafted in the 1st through 10th round just as much as the ACC or the SEC. So the more that you can begin to structure and really include NAIA and NCAA Division III schools, again, it's all about getting your opportunity to build your resume. In today's world, the portal has become a part of doing business. And your business, your brand as a student athlete, you need reps. It's one thing to go to a great school. Are you seeking opportunity or are you seeking validation? A lot of parents get lost in that validation. My son's going Division I. Nobody cares. Are you a college student athlete? Are you active? Are you participating? And most of all, do you enjoy your college campus? How do you stand out to a college coach? If you were to sit down with a college coach, one of the first questions that they're going to ask you is, what kind of grades do you have? What kind of academic transcript do you have? Biggest understanding that you need to have. Academics don't just tell coaches about how you are as a student. It tells you about your discipline, your regiment with regard to study habits, time management. Anytime you start talking about academics, don't just think about grades. Don't just think about transcript. It's about community service. What are you doing in your community? What are you doing within your school? How are you making a difference? Are you a glue person within your high school? That's what college coaches are really looking for. How do you separate yourself within the student body at your high school, and how are you going to bring that to the college campus where you're looking to play baseball? We do not talk enough about skill. Skill set development has to be an individual part, meaning don't wait for the coaches, don't wait for your travel coaches, your lessons, your instructors. Make sure you have a plan. Whether it's wall ball, having a parent throw balls, hit ground balls to you, roll ground balls to you. Even as a catcher, you can do things with regard to the pro line balls, learning how to teach your hands how to receive. Skill set, both physically and mentally. Skill set. It's an integral part of the vernacular of college coaches when they're evaluating. Hey, Walt, what can you tell me about this guy's skill sets? What's the floor? What's the ceiling? Where can he play? Where does he want to play? Skills. They are separators. Don't worry about exit velocity, throwing velocity. Your skill set. As a pitcher, can you dot the glove side with a fastball? Can you throw a secondary pitch in a plus count? As a hitter, 0-2, are you going to basically mail in the at-bat, or are you going to grind out and try to put a ball in play to help your team? From an exposure standpoint, are you looking to get exposed, or are you looking for exposure? Two really big differences. When you're doing anything to do with a showcase that has videos and they sell you videos, remember, this is a big business model. And all of this uncertainty with regard to recruiting is just going to get more parents that are going to become the attack of the predators. They're going to come in there and they want to video your student athlete so that you have a professional video to send out to a college coach. None of that. Showcases, all of these things that you're being asked to do, 8th grade, 9th grade, even 10th grade. There's no longer a need for that, because those coaches are not going to be looking at the younger teenage athletes. They're looking for the skill, the size, the speed, the physicality, the mentality, and most of all, they're looking for resiliency. Most 8th graders, 9th, 10th graders, what is resiliency to a young 14 through 16-year-old? 17 and 18, you're starting to drive, you have more responsibility. Are you going to take that 76 test score out to the field today and be pouting? What type of resiliency do you have as an athlete? Those things begin to show through maturity. We don't need to buy exposure showcases. We don't need to buy fancy videos. Coaches just want to see your athlete move. When I'm doing evaluation videos, all I want to see is somebody swing, throw, play, catch. That will show me, how does your arm work? How does your lower half, what kind of base, what kind of foundation? How athletic are you? That is the key when it comes to anything to do with preparing to become an exposed potential college student athlete. Make sure you're ready to be seen, and don't be premature in trying to rush out to showcases or camps at the younger ages.